As a chef and restaurateur, I'm very passionate about great food, but also very, very hassle-free cooking. Charbox is the only 100% portable, recyclable, all-natural, and hassle-free grill that burns hotter and longer than a 15-pound bag of traditional charcoal. This gives you and your family a chance to enjoy great cooking anywhere you go. Best of all, it's 100% manufactured in the USA, and it's already on its way to generating 150 new jobs. Making Charbox fit Walmart like a burger fits a bun.
The Bar Group, raising the bar in real estate. Your Lake Highlands, Lakewood, Preston Hollow pros. You can find them at thebargroup.com. Unparalleled customer service for your real estate needs. The Bar Group. Recording now. And Laura's not afraid. She's ready.
Coming through.
This is Mayo and water, okay? I want you to understand that right off the bat before we start this lovely program here.
What else is in there?
Look at her calling me out. I'm not even, you can't talk. I can introduce you. But I swear, look, this is Mayo and this is water. I promise, you people out there. I promise. I pickleball this morning. I love it. So my guest here came in the studio today, and she is from here. She is part of an amazing nonprofit organization that hits home to me, and I'll let her tell you about it. And it's one of the reasons we did that mixer a few weeks back, Grandma Love Pickleball mixer at Fret's Rec Center. It was a lot of fun. It was indoors, and she was nice to me, and she scares me. But I'm gonna bring her on right now. Her name is Laura Rhoades. Oh no, what are we doing here? There we go. You see that?
There we go.
I screwed that up. It's going to be a lot of editing. Anyway, Laura, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, that was a lot of fun. That Grandma Love thing we did. I got to switch cameras. That we did. How many weeks ago was that? 2 or 3?
3.
3. Oh.
Yeah, right at 3 weeks.
And that was a lot of fun because it was indoors.
It was.
And so it was probably like 105 degrees out there. And all right, well, I'll tell you what, let's get to it. Let's have you tell us about, we'll start you off with the pickleball, the way of pickleball, the pickleball way.
Okay.
Tell us what, when, where, pickleball, and then we'll lead into the Grandma Love, okay? So let's do it. To it right now. Hot.
Hi. What am I telling you about pickleball?
Pickleball, what just like, what do you, when you started it, what do you like about it? Why'd you pick pickleball for the Grandma Love event?
Okay.
It's just fun stuff.
I have not officially ever played a pickleball game.
That doesn't matter.
Just hit around for fun.
That doesn't matter either.
So
there you go.
I want to take a beginner's class, but I couldn't for the event because we were running it. So we chose pickleball because, I mean, it's a hot sport. And we were able to get indoors with it.
Yeah, it's like 150 degrees outside.
And that's a big deal. And we partnered with Twisted Pickle.
Yes.
And they helped us make it happen, and it was really great. Yeah.
Who else was on there? If you want to, well, I'll tell you. We'll talk about that in a second. So, your pickleball part, what I gravitated towards the most was how you chose, number one, us to do it, and the pros were a lot of fun, and the group, man, that group was a trip. That was a lot of fun people out there.
It was.
But the fact that you chose pickleball is the reason why I was like, yep, I'm doing it. I don't care about the fight. We're just doing it. And so you chose pickleball because everybody does it and it's a lot of fun. And what are a couple things some of the people said bad about me when our pros that were there?
Everybody loved it. I mean, really, from the beginners to the tournament.
Yeah, the tournament too. That's right. Oh wow, that was fun, huh? How was it? They did a MLP format tournament. Is that right?
They did.
You did.
It's different from what I understand what most people play, but they really liked it, and it goes really quickly too. So you're not just sitting there waiting for your game.
Yeah, racking the paddle.
Yeah.
Oh well, thanks for coming in again. So I'll tell you what. Why don't you tell us about the Grandma Love? Tell us about your why that started, how it started, and we understand why you picked pickle. Yeah, horrible. You chose pickleball, and now we want to understand more about your event.
Okay. Gram of Love was started almost a year ago. It'll be a year next month that we got our official IRS letter.
Yes.
After my son had a traumatic accident in January of 22. So he was in the pediatric ICU for a week and then in rehabilitation for several weeks, a little bit after that. And just being in the hospital for so long with your kid, my husband and I would take turns. We just really saw a need of how to serve parents that have a child in an extended medical stay. And so what we do is we have a really nice tote bag, and it's full of comfort items like a blanket, tumbler, a Grubhub gift card, which is very important.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, because sometimes the parents just don't eat.
No.
So, and a few other items.
Sure.
And so it's just our way to let parents know that they're not alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the other vendors. You had a really nice group there, I'm telling you. So if you can name drop some of the vendors that were there, that'd be cool too. And we're talking with Laura Rhoades for Gram of Love. And what is Gram of Love named after specifically? Remind our listeners.
So my son's name is Graham, and kind of a gram of love is like a weight, a gram, in the form of a tote bag.
There you go. Well, it was a lot of fun. Okay, so going back to that, tell us about some of the vendors. You had a massage, the massager, stretcher. We had Twisted Pickle, which was awesome.
Yes.
And obviously we were there. And who else was there?
We had Stretch Zone, and
That's
they do stretching like before or after your sport of choice. And they have some really neat packages that you can purchase. Next Chapter Social, and so they do social media marketing. They also have like a club you can join to help small businesses.
Oh, wow.
Get their social media up and going. Charbox was there. Nini Sauce. She does T-shirts and like cups and all sorts of stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
10-0 on one. They do pickleball specific T-shirts.
Nice.
We had Davis Construction, Benita Sharp with Mary Kay. I'm forgetting.
That's all right.
A couple.
Meg
with Balance Redeemed.
Yes.
She's a functional nutritionist.
Yeah. So how did you guys find the Frec Rec Center? I had no idea.
Really?
I had no idea they had pickleball courts in there. All I know is the Frec where we had Matt Hanlon came on the show last year or earlier this year with his son.
Oh, they're tennis courts.
Yeah, the tennis. And then you did that one. How'd you find that Frec Rec Center? And they have 4 indoor pickleball courts. They're really nice.
So we were looking, since we knew it was going to be in August, just trying to find a place where we could rent out indoor courts. And that was one of them. I live really close by there. So my kids grew up playing basketball in there and stuff. And so Twisted Pickle, they play pickleball in the outdoor courts there regularly. So that was kind of one of our first places we went to, and it really worked out. Yeah.
Well, good. So tell us a little bit more. So that was kind of the way of pickleball. You chose pickleball for just a fun sport for your nonprofit, which is this is first year, right? So obviously we're going to keep carrying this forward, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we'll be there with you. That's good. And so you this is your first inaugural year, and I have a feeling that we could get we'd be a little bigger and better next round because we'll get some Dallas Pickleball Club players in there. You hear me? I'm coming for them. I'll get them. I'll get them. Uncle Curtis will get them.
Yeah.
And anyway, or some professional ones on. But yeah, so good. Well, we'll look for that one. So now let's go to the next segment, which would be in the kitchen. Well, actually, you know what? Tell us about yourself. We go in the kitchen. Tell us where you're from. Tell us about your kids, pets, plants, dogs. Your husband's very smart, but he's a stud. He helps us a little bit with the programming.
Kind of is, yeah, a little bit.
Tell us about your family. Tell us about you.
I grew up in a suburb outside of Houston. I came here in the mid-'90s to Dallas, just following college friends, and have stayed here, I guess. I've met my husband here, and we got married, and we have 2 boys. They are 19 and 17.
Sweet.
And Graham is the 17-year-old. He was 15 when his accident happened. So.
Well,
yeah.
And you're a Texan? Did you go to college in Texas? Or did you go
I'm a Texan.
Where did you go to college at?
I went to Tyler Junior College.
Nice.
That was it.
Good school.
I was born in Denton. My parents lived in a little town called Ponder.
Ponder.
Uh-huh.
I've heard of Ponder.
Yep, it's still there.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been in Texas almost my entire life.
My wife-
Minus about 4 years.
Did you? Well, that's
Yeah.
all right. My wife's from Level Land, which is outside Lubbock, and she went to Tech, and so she's from a small town too. So it's okay. You got to get out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now let's go in the kitchen. I
Okay.
gotta pull this up here because I gotta look here. So Instagram, are you on Instagram? Did I follow you on Instagram? Or did I like to do this with my guests?
I think, yeah, y'all did.
I did. Yeah, we did.
Mhm.
Grandma Love. Follow her on Grandma Love
_.
on the Insta, and then eventually one day they'll get a face. We have a face. Oh no, Rob,
have-
sorry.
You have a Facebook page.
I know. I have the Facebook. I forgot to have you people subscribe to this video. With the Pickleball Show with Curtis Reese on YouTube. So please, when you get some time, check it out and like us, love us, hate us, do anything, but let us know how you feel. There you go, Rob. Sorry. In the kitchen. So now let's go to favorite band. What were you jamming on the way in here? I was listening to Bush. Razor Blade Suitcase. No one probably remembers that, but that's what I was listening to. Who were you listening to?
I was listening to a podcast.
Oh God, that's the next question.
I'm sorry. I probably listen to podcasts more than music. So if I'm listening to music, it's whatever my kids are playing.
There you go.
And that is anything from country to 70s music to AC/DC to like Russian folk music. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, they listen to really obscure stuff.
Russian folk form. That's cool.
Yeah.
We-
So that's what I listen to.
That's all right. It's carte blanche. It's a buffet with your boys. We have 2 boys. Ours are 15 next Saturday, and then one is 12. Yeah, he's 12. Sorry, I'm losing my
So
mind.
you're just a little behind me.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. And anyway, so they're football and basketball dudes. All right, so let's go to podcasts.
Okay.
What's your favorite podcast you're listening to?
Man, I don't know if I have like an ultimate favorite. I have a lot that I gravitate to. So
I listen to Aftershock. It's got the guy from the actors from Walking Dead, the wife of Rick initially. She's on there, and then the guy that
really?
does Stranger Than Fiction. Stranger Things. That's a
Yeah.
bad religion song. Stranger Things. The sheriff
Okay.
in that town. He's in that as well. And they have 2 seasons. It's pretty good. It's kind of like a drama, kind of murder
Okay.
mystery stuff. So
I'll listen to that.
that you listen to. What were you saying you listen to?
Today I was listening to a podcast called Chasing Excellence.
Oh, cool.
It was a little bit like he's a CrossFit coach, but he also is just kind of like how to live an excellent life.
Yeah.
So probably one of my other like funny favorites would be Smartless.
Yeah. With Jason Bateman.
Oh yeah, how can you not love that?
Now Jason Bateman, that's got Will Arnett, Sean Hayes, and Jason Bateman.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Have you another good one's Mark Maron, WTF.
I haven't listened to that one.
It's funny.
It's good. Okay, I'll have to try.
Mark Maron, he's a trip. All right, well, cool. So one of my favorite movies of all time, I'll tell you one of mine is Escape from New York, or The Thing, but done by John Carpenter back in the early 80s. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones all time. But you know what I've been watching right now? It's Three Pines. I'm really bad with actors' names, but
I've heard of it.
it's
but I've
really
never
good.
watched it. What's it about?
It's a murder mystery about a small town. It's got a little Indian folklore in there, and some. It's really cool.
Ooh, that sounds good.
But I stopped it because typically if Mel and my wife wants to watch it, so we watch it together sometimes, and sometimes we don't. But it's one of those where I have to stop it because before, when I started watching Walking Dead years ago, I stopped it because I didn't think Mel would like it because she hates horror movies. She don't really care for them.
I didn't like Walking
But she
Dead.
fell in love with it, and so and also the biggest letdown of all, Game of Thrones. Oh, I got her into that, and then God, the ending was like a beating, man. You know what I mean? So anyway, I did those Three Pines, and but my 2 favorite movies of all times, The Thing and Escape from New York. What you
Okay.
got?
Man, all time. That's really hard. I was thinking on the way over here, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I love that.
Such like we've watched it so many times with our boys. Like it's just kind of like our language of
Nothing
how
wrong
we
with
talk
that.
to each other. Yeah. And I don't really like scary.
You know, you don't have to.
movies
I don't.
Or suspenseful ones.
I
So
But I like that choice.
let's see. I'm just gonna stick with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's too too much to choose from.
I know, that's the thing. That's why I gave you a run sheet like
Yeah.
the week before. All right, so let's talk about this. What is your favorite sports team? Do you have a favorite sports team? I like the Chiefs, the Rangers, Cowboys, kind of because I'm here, and then Mavericks and Stars and Spurs.
Sports teams. Okay.
Favorite sport? You have a favorite sport?
Don't have a favorite sport. I would say if I was picking teams, Astros.
There we go. The Stros.
Go Stros.
Go Stros. Nice one.
Football. I don't have one.
You have one?
Mm-mm.
I don't blame you.
I'm not even gonna say the Cowboys. I mean, you can hate me, but whatever.
I don't. I'm from the Midwest. I don't judge. I don't judge. My wife likes them, but okay. So this is one of my favorite things of all time. Wait, hang on. Frostless Pop-Tart. Who the hell makes Frostless Pop-Tarts? You know what I mean?
That's not your favorite thing of all time.
I don't know. It's the one thing I
Okay.
can't stand. No, it's something that's unique, and I tried. I tried a Pop-Tart without icing on it.
But
Gross.
if you were gonna eat a Pop-Tart, what would you choose?
Strawberry?
Frosted?
Yes.
Brown sugar frosted all day.
Brown sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, brown sugar.
That's the best.
I forgot about those because, like, when I was a kid, there was like 6 choices, you know?
Yeah.
And now there's like a million.
Yeah.
You didn't put those things in the freezer?
Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
And they last like an eternity.
I don't want a cold Pop-Tart. I want a hot Pop-Tart, man. Oh, God. And I also don't really like Elvis that much. Sorry. I don't like Elvis. You like that? That's people think I'm nuts for that. And the Beatles, but that's another story. I like the Beatles.
Okay. I'm gonna say I don't like the Beatles.
Yeah! See, I'm not the only person in the world.
I literally have never met another person that said they didn't like the Beatles.
Oh, my God. That's all my older brother would play every morning, every night. And my sister did Def Leppard. We had to share. I'm a triplet, so I had a sister the same age.
Nice.
Boy, girl, boy. And we had to share a bathroom. I don't know why you did that to me, Mom and Dad. It was very traumatic. I had to hear Def Leppard every morning. And then on the other side of the house, Colin, my younger brother was playing Grateful Dead.
Oh,
That's pretty easy, but I still can't
Yeah.
listen to that much. That was my
Yeah.
first concert.
I would probably agree with you on Elvis also.
I've been to Graceland, and it is not graceful.
My mom grew up in Memphis. I grew up going there my entire life, and I have never once been to Graceland.
I had to go to Kansas growing up. I was from Pittsburgh, born in Parsonsville. Don't talk about that one. No, it was fun, but anyway, it was a rough ride. But they lived on train tracks, and
Yeah.
Anyway, so listen, we're done, and I really think we're gonna have you back on.
Okay.
But next Grandma Love event, you got to make sure and let us know, and we will.
I will.
We'll do we're ducks in a row, and we'll have you ready, and we'll have if I can help the facility, let me know. But those of you who want to reach out to Laura with regards to maybe help out or ask more information, if you're going through something like that, Laura, please let our listeners and viewers know how to get in touch with you.
Absolutely. If you know of someone, we want y'all to reach out. I mean, we do have relationships with facilities, but in the past 4 weeks, I've hand delivered 4 bags to families at the hospital because someone would text me with someone's number. And so I would text that mom and be like, hey, I have a gift for you. Can I come bring it up to you at the hospital? So,
Oh, wow. She's
yeah.
done 4 this week. Is that what you said, 4?
In the past 3 weeks. Yeah.
Hey, well, listen, I'm gonna put you on the spot. So, can you send pictures? If they're just talk to them of maybe at the after, you know what I mean? Like when everything's done and over, the families that are together, and we'll add them on the show and on the instant. Is that cool?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, so I'm Curtis Reese. I can be reached at curtis@reesebracketsports.com. 972-896-1533 is my cell. Anyway, Reese Bracket Sports is on the World Wide Web. Sponsors, players, guests, pros, anybody. If you want to talk to me or you want to sponsor the show, let me know. Or Rob can be reached at rob@reesebracketsports.com as well. That's all I got. You got anything else, young lady?
We are info@agramoflove.org, and our website is agramoflove.org. Feel free to reach out to us with
Anything.
questions. Yeah,
Questions.
anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, you have a great week, and this is the Laura Rhoades, Grandma Love. Peace.
Coming through.